What's going on, 49er faithful, 49er fam, 49er gang? This is your boy 49er Dion back here with another video. So the last video I hit y'all with, we went ahead and we cleared up the offensive line. And that was a beautiful thing because our offensive line is starters and backups. Just embarrassment of riches. Definitely hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Definitely turn on them post notifications so I can keep you up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Flip to the other side of the ball. This is going to be about the defense. So our defensive line is stacked, and we have just some ridiculous talent that's stacked on the defensive line. So we've got some dude, I can't remember, I don't know his first name, R. Smith. Another dude is W. Henry. Then we got Kevin Givens, Julian Taylor, G.J. Jones, Javon Kinlaw. Those are our defensive tackles, and I believe Solomon Thomas is included in that group as well. But he plays tackle, and so their move for Solomon Thomas this year is honestly for him to come in and try to play the three technique, which was DeForest Buckner's spot. Don't get me wrong, we drafted Javon Kinlaw, we have DJ Jones in there, but they want to go ahead and give Solomon Thomas some kind of a shot because our bookends are set with having Nick Bosa and D Ford as defensive ends on either side of the ball. Um, we also have Eric Armstead. We have, I believe it's Kyle or Kevin Hyder. We signed him. We still got Ronald Blair. We still got this dude A. Barrett, and we got Kentavious Street. Now the thing with the defensive line is you want to have a backup for every position, but I don't think that you will. The issue is that we run a 4-3 base most of the time. So to be honest with you, I think what we will have is our starting lineup most likely will wind up being Ford, Armstead, Pot. It's either going to be Kinlaw or DJ Jones and or Solomon Thomas, and then Nick Bosa. So those three dudes will be fighting for that starting spot alongside Eric Armstead because Armstead plays end on certain packages and then he plays tackle on other packages. He has great versatility, so we use him in a variety of different ways to get to the quarterback depending on what the offense is throwing at us. But I can tell you right now, the people I believe that should make this squad would be Kevin Givens, Julian Taylor, DJ Jones, Javon Kinlaw, Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, D Ford, Ronald Blair, and Solomon Thomas and Hyder will probably battle it out for that last spot on the defensive line. But this A. Barrett dude, I don't see making it. Kentavious Street just can't stay healthy. I mean, he's never done nothing for us. It's probably one of John Lynch's worst picks that he ever made because when he picked him up, I was pissed off because we already knew he was going to sit out a year. And I think we had wasted like a third round pick on him. So I'm thinking to myself, why are you going to waste a third round pick on a dude that's going to sit for a year? Why not go ahead and pick up someone who can go ahead and produce for us and help us win now? But no. I mean, listen to me. I'm not the biggest fan of John Lynch when it comes to his drafting. He hasn't necessarily had the greatest of drafts. I did do a video back a while back just going over all of his drafts and who's worked out and who has not. And he doesn't necessarily have the greatest of track records. I understand that statistics would show that most GMs don't hit on all of their draft picks, but this dude has hit on barely a few. So, with that being said, Kentavious Street, I don't see him making the squad. This kid A. Barrett, don't see him making the squad. R. Smith and and W. Henry, I don't even have these dudes' first names because I just don't see them making the squad. Period. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kevin Givens, Julian Taylor, those two dudes are probably on the outside looking in. And the reason I say that is because Julian Taylor cannot stay healthy. He will wreak havoc all preseason long, but once the season come along, something happened, that man get hurt. It is what it is. And then Kevin Givens, because of what he showed us in preseason, He just never got a chance because we signed Demontre Moore, and then he wound up getting injured, but they never really called him up. So I see Kevin Givens as a bit of a dark horse to make the squad, but I still think he has a better chance than anyone else. But I mean, you'll have your mainstays. You'll have the Nick Bosa. You'll have the D Ford, the Eric Armstead. You'll have your Ronald Blair because he's in on different packages. They use him for specific types of things. So as far as our defensive line goes, I mean, we're pretty much set. As I did state, to go ahead and just give you a finalized defensive line, I would have to say out of everything, you will have your ends as Nick Bosa and D Ford. And then in the middle, because I'm going with experience, I'm going to go with Eric Armstead and DJ Jones. I'm not stating that Contavious Street could not take the job. Not Contavious. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not stating that Javon Kinlaw cannot take the job and win that position. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying because of experience and knowledge of the playbook and how things work, you will probably see DJ Jones be a starter next to Eric Armstead, along with Nick Bosa and D Ford. As we all know, D Ford went ahead and finally cleaned up, that issue with his knee. So hopefully, once he tests it out, everything will be perfectly fine and he can get back to playing. Because as you know, when D Ford is on the field, we are a whole nother defense. We start to sack the shit out that quarterback. His get off is nasty, and when he's not on the field, we don't generate as much push. So we do need him to be there. But that's it for the defensive line, guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm going to stick with that as the starting squad. D Ford, Eric Armstead, DJ Jones, and Nick Bosa. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Definitely let me know what's up, and I'll be back with another video.